An interconference clash on tap tonight. It's the High Palisades of Lynn Family Stadium, Louisville City, and Memphis 901 FC. And here is how Danny Cruz has set up his team, Ross. It's that 3-4-3 again.
Yeah, 3 changes from that 2-1 loss at Detroit last Sunday. Yeah, no changes for Stephen Glass from that 3-0 win over North Carolina. That was 2 weeks ago. Obviously, had the advantage with the extra man for most of that game.
Look at the watch by the center official tonight, Nabil Bensala, and we are off from Louisville. This is a Memphis team, Ross, that likes to vary their attacking approach. They can go long and they can play in tight areas as Lou starts their bill.
It's been a good start for the visitors.
Could this be something brewing? Swept wide. Marlon's there. Chopped along. It's Akeem Ward to the byline. Shuttled in. Still there. Fired at goal and fired just high.
Similar to what Detroit City did last weekend. Normally 4 at the back, then they went 3 at the back and packed the midfield, and it worked beautifully. Here's some space, though.
On the flank, Perez wrapping in, bending to the byline. Adrian Perez shuffling and just skipping one off the outside of the post.
Here by Perez to shake off the defender. Open things up right there. Did have a ton of traffic in front. Perhaps should have gone far post. Snatched it a little bit.
Those wide areas continue.
How much they can get forward and help that offensive side of things or get pinned back by this Louisville offense.
Whipped wide by Davila. Swept into the area. Unable to tame it with the first touch was Perez. And pushed wide once more. Borzak. Oh, that's a fine pass. Carriaga carrying forward, laid off. It's Bruno Leppa! And the roadside roll in front here in Louisville.
Yeah, Louisville caught a little bit on the transition. You mentioned that pass, Peyton. It opened everything up. Just like that second goal against Detroit City. Louisville caught on the break. Bruno Leppa makes them pay.
He scored in the first minute in the playoff match last year, and he opens the scoring again here today. It's a composed finish.
It's a good pass as well by Carriaga to open things up just wide enough to give him that angle.
Total of 12 on the campaign. Carriaga already has 1 assist to his name. It's a well-placed ball and buried into the back of the net. It's a brace for Bruno Leppa, who strides away.
What a start for the visitors, and once again, Louisville beaten at the far post on a set piece. It happened in that opening goal against Detroit. They just lost track of the runner. Almost an exact copy of the goal against LaRouge. Carriaga with his 2nd assist already tonight.
What a ball that is.
Leppa just snuck in there at the back post.
New Mexico won that one at home. Kind of solidified their intentions of really competing for that Western Conference crown. Trying to get off the hook here right now, Memphis. Hemmed in. Imagine the next 10 minutes or so will be crucial in determining the course of action. Serrano carving away, fired in, and just flushed wide at the near stick.
And the team just doesn't have a chance to even catch their breath, and it's in the back of the net.
One possession, a league high 152 times this year in the final third, Louisville. Ball through, falls kindly. It's Wilson Harris around the keeper. Wilson Harris renews the interest for Louisville, who grab one back.
This game had the potential for the barn burner. We're quarter of the way there. 3 goals already here in the first 25 minutes. As Wilson Harris pumps his fist. It's a lovely ball through there. Harris staying on side. Calm, composed finish, and almost with a 1-0 lead over Birmingham at the break. Both those two teams trying to solidify a playoff position.
I believe it was a 90th minute winner for El Paso. Once more fanning the flames. Louisville, Perez, and just left wide of the mark.
See, it's a club that's had several Americans' star over the years.
White taken out of Marlin. As play is allowed to continue. Winder. Smoothly wide, McFadden. There's Ray Serrano, those wing players with license to roam. Ball blazed in. Nobody home. Strong tackle by Adams, who gets involved in the attack. Taken towards goal. Oh my word, what a hit! A devastating dart. Taylor Davila, take a bow.
That's what Danny Cruz told us midweek. He thinks he's one of the best center midfielders in the league. What a stop that was by Adams to turn it over, and Davila left Tyler Derrick standing flat-footed. Could do nothing about that one. A great strike off the post and in.
It's been pretty free-flowing, though. You noted that. It's passed by like nothing. Perez trying to make good use of these ticks of the clock. Davila, who's already scored one today, and Perez now carving and crashes it just beyond the reach of the post, and there's a man down.
Back at this one, first time Davila came with a delightful turn. Yeah, Turchi was on the ground there and kind of stuck a leg out. He did a good job, Turchi, to intercept that pass, and again just to make himself big. So they're going to have at least 3 minutes added onto those 4, you would think. Memphis just chasing shadows at the moment.
Into the channel. Chopped away, falling for Winder! That is a worldie of a hit. Just passed it into the bottom corner.
Yeah, given far too much space there. Elijah Winder. He made the initial pass into the channel, kept going, and it was a poor clearance by Turchi. A lot of traffic to go through too, as you'll see from this angle. Perhaps
put a couple players in the wall in their own right to try and obscure the vision of the goalkeeper. Again, it's Louisville. A firm-throated threat from the corner flag. Derrick punches away. And 2 whistles in the frame.
What a half.
Adams unable to gain access, and away on the counter. Nobody in front of Marlin. Laid off. Lass intervenes. What a save from him. He dons the cape, but Memphis go again. Driving toward the byline, ducked away. Ultimately, it's a biteless attack from Memphis, who probably would have expected more there. Stephen Glass trying to solve this puzzle.
I think he'll be relatively pleased with these first 10 minutes of the second half. Well, perhaps not now.
Davila eyes the target. Unreal. It all turns purple. Luxurious Louisville attacking play. Taylor Davila has 2. Louisville have 4.
He's only given half a step, but that's all he needed to unleash that one. Look at this turn here. He just looked up and smashed it.
And bang.
Just far too much power on that for Tyler Derrick to handle. Gives Davila more of that free option to go for a run when he wants to. That's what he can do there. First goal outside the box, inside the box, and now another chance here for Louisville.
Pounce on the ball in midfield and off to the races. It's Serrano. Shuffling in, Ray Serrano. Raised it high.
Lovely interception from Serrano to take it off the toes of Sissoko, who was claiming he was held back. Turchi's, again, his rough night continues. He's been getting picked on a little bit.
Very nice reaction from a spectator behind the goal as well to get out of harm's way.
He's going to be ready in those standing areas. Protect your beer at all costs.
At the hour mark, Memphis need to turn this on its head if they're going to come out of it with anything on this bus ride home. Swept into Serrano. And Wilson Harris batted away by Derek, and he's able to recover in time to get there ahead of Adrian Perez. No rest for the wicket.
No, Wilson Harris has sort of floated in and out of this game. He hasn't had a quality chance in a while. That one certainly was, though. Just couldn't get enough on it to pass Derek. Here comes Louisville again, putting the pressure on.
It's a clever foul from Adams, but it will come at a cost.
How the postseason ends up, but I think they have the chance to be the best team in championship history, but obviously we've seen what can happen in the playoffs.
Here's Wilson Harris, laid off, and what a save that is. Tyler Derrick keeps one out. Jansen Wilson has been a man who has found the back of the net pretty easily. Could be trouble here. McFadden couldn't catch the keeper off his line.
You can hear the crowd making the noise because they knew Derek. Louisville obviously angry after losing last weekend on national TV.
They have proved their point. Mortared wide, Davila and Dia. Serrano. Adams in a tight spot. Drives through midfield. It comes off. Adams seeking a chance to break out. Smoothly wide. And wider still. Serrano. This is lovely build-up. Dia. Back post. He got it just ever so slightly high. It's a great move. Dia serves it in. Well placed and just gushed over the target.
Things would eventually go their way.
It was 2-0, and then it wasn't.